Hi Daisy and welcome to my channel. Today I am making these. I'm making a foam stamp, showing you how to do that. Probably giving you some tips on how to do it. I make it a bit smaller than what I intended, so that's very interesting. So it's quite amazing how small you can get it. So if you'd like to join me today, please give me a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely amazing, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And let's go. Right then, so what I'm doing is I've done some little cards, and really originally they were big, but I want to make some little tiny cards. I think they look so cute. My idea is to perhaps use them as toppers for one sheet wonders or something like that, but I mean it's just, yeah, it's a load that can be used for journaling cards and everything. But that was what inspired me. I think this make quite a cute little topper. Right, okay. So this is the foam stamp, so I'm cutting out some foam. Yeah, so this is quite a detail. Yeah, I'm doing the stalk. If you noticed on some of the other ones, I didn't do the stalk. I drew that in afterwards as a doodling thing. So I'm cutting that, and I'm cutting near to the middle. And cutting out the leaves. Yeah, so I can do patterns on the leaves, so doodle patterns on the petals, patterns on the leaves, and I can, or I could just draw leaves, which I'll show you both methods on this. Okay. Some reason it flips to really far away in part of this video, so I do a crop, so it's close up. Yeah, the dog's eating his biscuits. He's over there. He's quite a long way away. He's not close to me, so hopefully you can't hear him. Right. He likes a load of biscuits. He's got to lose some weight though. Yeah. Yeah. Right, so I'm just cutting off them little bits. I'm cutting to where I drew it. So, but surprisingly, it turned out quite a... Oh, right, so I'm cutting out the middle. So I'm making it an outline stamp. So just the leaves are going to be the outline. This is my idea. Okay, so I'm cutting them out. It's ever so easy to do this if you're used to it. So I'm doing a close-up now for some reason. Yeah. So I'll probably crop that, and I'm doing it slow. Why did I do the first one fast then? I don't know. Anyway, I'm using that piece of foam in the background, although I use them for backing it now. I'm also using that piece, which is not really suitable for backing, to dig the scissors in. Now I'm digging it in there. I don't know if that's a good idea to do it quite there, but it's okay, it does work. Surprisingly, I think this is these edges are going to turn out really thick, and you won't be able to get a doodle in. But I'm so surprised you can. Look how much room there is in there. That looks like there's hardly any room to draw a doodle. But when you print it, you'll see it's absolutely amazing. It's quite surprising. I was thinking, oh, we should have done it a bit bigger. Perhaps. Well, that I will show you in a minute. The one I designed it off, I did actually draw it out, and from another little card, which I will also show you, which is a miniature card of what I originally did. So I'm now going to put this onto some more foam, although I do put it on extra foam. This is just a habit, I think, anyway. I just a habit, and I think it keeps it all together doing it like this as well. Look, I'm trying to cut it out. I'm thinking, no, I'll leave it. I'm thinking, shall I cut a bit more out? And that's going to be too thin, then it probably won't print anyway. Yeah, so that's the professional way of cutting it out. Yeah. So, and I'm just cutting round the bits here. So obviously that's the main bit, the white bit. I did it 2 colours so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, look, see, I'm trying to get the glue off my fingers. It's all stuck to my fingers. Yeah. Yeah, it is, yeah. That's a very good thing though for this foam stamp. I don't think I've shot, I think I cut it out. There's a bit where I do actually stick that bit down there. Oh, I do, it's there. It's okay. It's because it kept coming up and I thought, have I not got enough glue on there? I normally use bigger scissors to cut that bit out, but obviously these work. And it's about 3/4 of an inch, I would say, thickness, that piece of foam. So it's the packaging foam. Yeah. I got some the other day I got some boxes the other day, and unexpectedly there was 4 pieces of foam. So I'm really excited now. I thought, I've got some, that's a bit more foam I've got now. Right, that on the right is what I drew. You notice the one on the left, how small the leaves are compared with the one I drew. Originally I didn't do this as a foam stamp, that's why I'm doing it as a foam stamp now, so I can repeat the pattern. I mean, I've got loads of these ones with the leaves on it, but this is I think this is probably the smallest one. And I'm doing different doodles in each leaf, I think, aren't I? Yeah, I am. I'm just copying that one on the right, actually, what's in those leaves. Sometimes it is cropped to show you the close-up. If you've got a big TV, you'll be able to see it, but yeah. Right, so now I'm going around in black. So this because I'm going to cut this out. You can do, you don't have to do this. It's just where I'm going to cut it out with the scissors. And it is a thick black line because I think it sort of gives it a bit of a pop. But you might have other ideas. Because I did it because that's like that. That's the original card I got it from. Now I'm cutting it all out now in the professional way. So you're taking it out first. And then I do wonder why I keep pausing. Look. Am I falling asleep? I know, I did. For some reason I get really tired when I'm doing things like that, you know. Right. Yeah, that's the original. So I'm putting it on there. Right, this is some painty papers. I like that bit there. So I'm just cutting that bit out and putting it on. Then I've decided to colour the leaves in green and realise that I have doodled on the white instead of waiting for it to go green. So I just add some more doodles. Yeah. So you can see it, yeah, it actually blots it out. So I will add some more doodles. I don't know if I do it on screen, but I am going to add some more doodles. Yeah. So I'm just cutting off the little tiny bits of white there, so it's completely black around the edge. Bit of close up here, yeah. There we go. So that's the full length of that. Wait a minute, Nico, he wants a drink. And then he had some biscuits he wants to drink. Yeah, that's, oh, I think I switched it off and I forgot to put it on. So there is that. Count how many projects I do, because I think I thought I did 4, but I might have only done 3. I could only find 3 cards at the end. A minute, I've got to do 2 things at once here. Oh, where did I put my drink? Oh, it's here. So where did I put me? So I took some water. You wanted some water, don't you? Right, so what I'm doing now is... Oh, I'm doing it again. I'm doing exactly the same thing again. I am adding this, and I should have added it after I put the colour on. Okay. And then... yeah. So that's what I'm doing there. So that's a bit far away, wasn't it? Then I probably couldn't hear me. You could probably hear the dog drinking. Right, so yeah, this is the patterns here. You can see what patterns I'm going to put on it. But I'm not sure what colour. I think is it the greeny blue I use on this? Yeah, I quite like blues and greens for blues for leaves, actually. I do green flowers, I don't know why. If you're watching my older videos, I will be joking about green flowers a lot. Right, so that's, I'm doing, yeah, this is, oh, I remember doing this. I thought that was one of the later ones I did. Yeah, I don't know why. Right, I'm doing again round the edge there. So I'm going to cut this out quite fast. Yeah, I like that. I cut the first leaf out, then I cut the... Oh, I'm not cutting that fast. Right. Okay. Yeah, so now I've got this little pattern as well. It gives you a little bit of a border around the leaves. Quite like that idea. Yeah, I don't call you what. Good boy. Now I'm going to... Oh, yeah, it is the greeny blue one. I thought it was a turquoisey one. Okay, I'm not going to argue with everybody because everybody says it's blue, no it's green, but no it's blue, no it's green. So I think most people would call that green. I would call it blue. Yeah. It looks green now, doesn't it? It's actually turquoise. I have added the black back in. Oh yeah, this is a good background idea. Faux writing. Okay, so I'm just doing some scribbles here. It's I'll show you. I don't know if I show you close up. But I just, I've shown you before. Wonder how much more I need. I've shown you before. It's sort of like that, what I'm doing there. Back those loops. It looks quite good. And then you sort of like vary them. Yeah, so I'm now going to cut that off. I don't use anything to cut it with, just my scissors. So it's like making sure I'm the same length, like a parallel line to the side there. And I'm doing it again. You can't really see, but that's the sort of thing I do, sort of like that little loopy. I have showed it in a few videos before. It's the same one. So I thought I'd put that on. That's because on the one I got it from, there was like a writing behind, but it does like say actual words like this and something else. There was the word this. I can't remember what else it says. Yeah, so I have glued that on. Okay. Right, so I don't know why I'm staring at it now. Yeah. Thinking, what am I going to do with this? Just put a normal white border. So instead of measuring it, I'm just doing that. And I'm actually cutting with my cutter now. Don't know how, I didn't see how many inches it was. 1, 2, 3 and a bit. Yeah, I'm going to use that again in a few minutes. Right, I'm rounding the corners. Probably with a large part of this. And then I'm probably going to round the corners of this as well. I'm tired. Yeah, I'll start you. So if that doesn't work, that wouldn't work. So I'm turning it round. Yeah, you probably realise that yourselves. You're thinking, yeah, if you can't do it that way, turn it round. Yeah, it works. So I'm doing that on the small one. Don't know why I did it on should have done it on the large one, shouldn't I? I don't know. Right, so to match that, just match those corners on that one. It looks absolutely fine. It's given, I think, did I ink it up around the edge? I can't remember. Yeah, I think I did, didn't I? Ink it up, yeah. Yeah, because sometimes I was thinking, oh, I don't know where my, but then I go, oh, I know where it is. So I got it, yeah. So I'm actually using a archival ink. That's the one I had handy. Yeah, thumbs up for that one, yay. Right, and there's your... So this time I'm going to put it straight on the painty paper. Okay, and it doesn't matter that I doodle this time. I probably remember this time about the doodling. I would have remembered if it had been early, it'd been the other one. Right, is this the third project I'm doing? I don't know. Yeah, I put some, oh yeah, that. So I'm just doing leaf patterns with this one. So doing a line down the middle and then doing 2 chevrons sort of thing. See, I think I'm falling asleep. I don't know why I do that. Yeah, so just putting some leafy patterns. Instead of doing the black, I'm putting this orange round. I have no idea what you think of this. Well, I think it's okay. It turns out okay. Just colouring that with this I think I'm just showing you here that you can change the colour of the background to make the leaves stand out. I've done it loads of times with loads of projects. Well, since I've had these Arteza crayons. Right, so I'm putting some white paint on now, okay? So I'm using a brush. You can use a pen, but I sometimes think this paint sticks out. This is actually gouache. I did actually buy some bleed proof white, and I bought the same sort because it I tell you why, because it came quicker, because the other one takes a few days, and I thought, oh, I want it tomorrow. I don't want it in 2 or 3 days time. Yeah, but in 2 or 3 days time I was thinking, oh, I wish I'd got that other one. So I've got the pH Dr. F something, and the pHs, and the other one's Daily Round, the other one I wanted. Yeah. So I'm adding some white around the edge of the leaves here, the actual black part of the leaves, the actual foam stamp, that's the edge. Okay, just see if I can make that pop a bit. Okay. I think it fades. Yeah, you see how fast that was. Right, and then I'm just going to cut this out, so around the edge of that. I think I leave a tiny little border of that painty paper as well, because I don't think any of it's showing, because oh yes it is, it's the leaves, isn't it? Yeah. Right, so I'm going to cut a piece of this. I can't remember what, oh yeah, that's it. I'm putting that behind there. That's the piece of paper I used earlier for the other one. The rest of it, again, I'm trying to shove that in to get the corners done. Yeah. Ink it up. This is, yeah, I like making things pop. We don't have to be vintage to do that. But it just makes it pop, I think. Yeah. And so I'm doing some faux stitches by the looks of it, am I? Yeah, I did some faux stitches. I haven't looked, I don't know where my project is. Here's some, oh, I know where they are. They're in that. Yeah, here they are. Right, I can't see what I'm doing. I can't see what I'm doing when I'm turning around to do this. Right, okay, so I've got the, yeah, they look really nice, don't they? I think I like the one with the faux writing on the back. I think that's my favourite. But I did the other one for the, I don't know, there's somebody used a Project Life card, I don't know, a Project Life card and as a topper on a 12 by 12 folio, and I thought, you know, 12 by 12 one sheet wonder folio, and I thought, wow, that's a great idea to use as a, and though, you know, you could use things like this as the little decorations you could put inside. This is just one idea. Obviously there's millions and millions of foam stamp ideas, or you could just draw them. I mean, it's easy to draw this little tree, but I want ones that are, you know, that sort of match. They're about the same size, aren't they? So, and you could do sets. You could do little sets of them, couldn't you? And I've got several of these leafy things, and I've done outlines for a few of them. I tend to. Right then, I do hope you like my content today. I thought I did 4, but I've only done 3. So if I do find another one, or see another one on that, I probably imagined it. Right, okay. So I hope you like my little tiny weeny foam stamp that is even smaller than I imagined it would be, but I love it. It's so cute, and I'm glad I did it. And I was quite surprised that it does actually make really thin outlines for the leaves. So yeah, you can see that it makes really thin outlines for the leaves, quite surprisingly, because it looks quite big, doesn't it? And then you can fit the designs in. I suppose a fine liner also, obviously I used a ballpoint pen, but fine liner would be amazing. There we go. I'll probably tell you during the video. I think I like this one, the best, really. Got the idea for the background from this because that's my own writing as well. And I got the idea from that for this as well, because I'd obviously coloured it in. Right then. So, I do hope you like my content today. Oh, it is that. I'm thinking about that. Yeah, I must be thinking about that one as the fourth one. Do hope you like my content today. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And thank you so much. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.